Miss was boasting about his race with Bertie and Ryan. The other engines were tired of hearing him telling the story over and over again. Bertie got into a traffic jam and Ryan, don't we know it? No matter how hard it was to tell to Miss to stop talking, it never worked. Until James came up with his story. I've never had a race with Bertie. If I did, I'd win within 5 minutes. I doubt it, spoke Percy. Besides, it was just for fun and not to be serious about it. Oh, please, pouted James. Watch and learn tomorrow morning. Next morning, James confronted Bertie. Hello, James. Why the spider face? You think you're faster than me? I'll show you speed. Meet me at Wellsworth in a half hour. With what James said, Bertie assumed that it's race time. A half hour passed. James was waiting. Bertie arrived. We'll race to Lower Sudbury if either one of us gets there within 5 minutes. He hesitated for a few seconds. They'll be carrying someone famous. I don't think that's possible. Too late, James interrupted as the signal dropped. Let's go. James raced out of the station like a bullet. Bertie's tires skid while trying to leave the station. Everything seemed to be going good until after the girder bridge before Lower Sudbury. After the bridge was a sharp turn, and engines have to slow down. James had trouble with sharp turns before and knew he had to slow down. But due to fish oil on the tracks, it was slippery. But James was already focused on the race. He didn't notice it. He slipped and slid around the corner. Thankfully, he didn't even tilt and derail at the bend. It was an overthrow. Ahead was the station. James still slipping on the tracks. Before long, he slid right through the station with a loud pitched noise. Everyone covered their ears and some ran inside the station building. Finally, James stopped into a bank of dirt a few meters away from the platform. How did I do? How did I do? James muffled. 7 minutes and a couple seconds. Brother. Bertie arrived at the station but in better condition. I bet 5 minutes wasn't enough to make it to here on time. James rambled underneath the dirt, which were some words that aren't very nice to say. A few moments later, James was free from the dirt, but next to him was Sir Topham Hatt, racing on a no-race zone. If you did notice, there isn't any horseplay on this branch line. James felt remorseful and didn't say anything else for the rest of the day. The next day, James came to the bus station at the intersection to apologize to Bertie. Bertie, I'm sorry for having to race you for who's superior. And I'm sorry for insulting you, Bertie added. Bertie shortly changed the topic. How about another race? Sorry, Bertie, James responded. I'm not gonna have any more races from now on. Okay, have fun. That means I'll win. And the two rode away.